Hey, Shalom, Israel. I'd like to start off by giving all praises to Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah, Ba'Shem Rakal Kodash. Double honors to the apostles at the S, about to call them the elders, but they my elders too, but the apostles. And salutations to the brothers that's pushing this truth with sincerity. I just wanted to bring out a video real quick titled War in the Heavens, because today while I was at the plantation, man, I saw a video from CNN talking about battlefield space, war in space. So, you know, the spirit came on to me when I got home. I was like, yo, man, I gotta do a video about this, because, you know, Esau, that motherfucker planning on trying to battle Yahweh Shah when he come back. But you already know that's a losing battle. Cause this dumb motherfucker on CNN, all of the top people, people at NASA and all that shit, they already scared to fight other countries in space. Like, yo, if we gotta take it to space, they spend a lot of money out there right now. If we gotta take it to space, yo, we don't even know if we got the capabilities to beat China. Cause you know China got a heavy technology step ahead on America. Like, them motherfuckers been building Sony PlayStations and all that shit back in the 90s, you know. So when they was already playing Game Boy, all we had was Nintendo. Them motherfuckers are like 3 steps ahead of us as far as these damn devils out here in America. So when push comes to shove, America don't even stand a chance against China in space. So how the hell they gonna stand a chance against the Lord and Yahweh Shah and his men? So that shit just made me want to just bring up a video and entitle this War in the Heavens. So, you know, I'm gonna go right into it with the scripts. Like the title, I'm gonna go straight to the first script that's given the name of this title, and it's Revelations 12:7, which reads, "And there was war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought in his angels." So Michael and his angels, who are that? The mighty ones, the chariots, the angels in the chariots. And who is the dragon? Esau, the devil, trying to get out there in space with space stations and satellites and all that shit. So the Lord know about that. You know, it was a war back in all the way in Revelation, bringing it out about the beast. I mean the dragon. And who was the beast? You know, NATO. And, you know, all these other countries going to be right on board with trying to battle the Lord also. They're going to be warring with each other, but ultimately they setting up to try to combat the Lord too. So, you know, all them heathen tribes, they could sit back and watch Esau get his ass kicked, but they going to get their ass kicked too. Because they know that they conspiring against the Lord. That's why they're not a part of his nation. They do everything contrary to what the Lord wants his people to do. So that right there show you that those are not the Lord's people. And they're going to be fighting against him too. Because if you check it out, in Esau's military, he got all ethnicities in there. He got Africans in his army. He got Chinese people in his army. He got the Elamites in his army. Ishmael, everybody in his goddamn army, in the American army. You check out those military bases and you see all different, a melting pot of different people in their other nations. You got Jake in his army too, but those are 2/3 that's gonna find out the hard way. I asked this military dude today, if you get orders to fire at the Lord, if he cracked these skies and you know it's, I said, do you believe in, I ain't say Yahweh Shah, but I was like, yo, do you believe in Jesus? He said, yeah. And I said, Straight up military dude, because it's a recruiting agency right across the street from my job. So they always suited and booted out there looking like they ready for war. So I asked him while he walking, I asked him, did he believe in Jesus? He looked at me like a crazy don't want to answer that question, but he said, yeah. And I said, well, if he was to come through these skies right now and your superiors gave you orders to fire upon him, would you do it? And for it seemed like mocking sake, he smiled, he smirked like, no. And I'm like, all right, that was a politically correct answer, but his spirit wasn't. It didn't seem sincere. But I'm not no mind reader, so I'm just going off the spirit. I'm like, hey, well, he said no, he might not. But Jake, a lot of Jake will, man. A lot of Jake will fire on the Lord on that day, that great day, when the battle is fought, when the line in the sand has been drawn. And the Lord is back. Yahweh Shah is back with his angels, chariots, everything going down. A lot of motherfuckers is going to obey their superior, obey their masters. You know? So with that, man, I'm just letting you know, man, the war in the heavens is coming, man. They out there building shit. They spending billions of dollars right now. And they got a military that's full of all these other heathens too, man. So they're gonna be right on board with them, you know. So when the script said, like it says, there was a war in the heavens, and Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought and his angels. So that means that the Lord gonna have people out there with angel kind of technology, man. Not to be evened out like it's even, but they got applications to do some shit. All right, I was watching some of the shit that they putting out there, and I'm like, yo, that shit is primitive compared to the Lord, but yo, some shit like force fields, everything you can name of, like Star Wars movie type shit. That's what they working on, you know. So in that form, that's the Lord giving Esau, blessing him with the sword. That's a spiritual thing, man. The highest level of weaponry, you know. That's what the sword represent, man. He blessed them with the Smith nuclear weapons, man. They're gonna be trying to fire nuclear warheads at the Lord, man. And just like in Independence Day, they shot nukes at the chariot, the big ship, and the nuke bounced off of the motherfucker. Like the force field bounced it right off of it, unharmed. So they gonna try to do their top work, man. They gonna try their top work to bring it to the Lord. But you know what? The Lord said this about himself, man. In Exodus 15:3, man. Let me go to it right now. This is what he said about himself, man. Exodus 15:3. The Lord is a man of war. The Lord is his name. All right? That's what the Lord is saying, man. The Lord is a man of war, so he ready for this shit, man. Yahweh don't play that. Yahweh coming with the unthinkable, man. Shit that what they thinking that they try to think ahead. They think tanks. They sit there and try to come up with worst case scenario on what they gotta deal with. They call that classified agenda when they talking about in Capitol Hill all the worst case scenarios that could happen when they gotta declare martial law, or you know their continuum of their government. What do they do in the case of a situation like this, or in case of a situation like that? Ain't no solution, man. You ain't gonna figure it out, man. No matter what you try to build and what you try to counter react, the Lord is laughing at you at that, man. Exodus 15:3 said that the Lord is what? A man of war. The Lord is his name. All right. So he's talking about back then, you know, letting Pharaoh and them know that, yo, man, you and your chariots ain't got shit on me and my chariots. Bring it. You know? But that goes for today's time too, man. That same God that we worship in ancient times is the same God we worship right now, man. And he's still ready for he want the smoke, man. Like, yo, y'all the ones who don't want it. Esau don't want it. But they still trying. Like, yo, look what we got. And he laughing. He ain't showing them nothing really like what he got. But then again he do. You know, the Lord allowed them to get sightings of what they ignorantly call UFOs and showed them their his capabilities. And they know they can't fuck with him. They know they can't. Like, how you get something that's the size of a mile long or 2 miles long and then could miniaturize right before your eyes or dematerialize right before your eyes. You see a solid object about a mile long in space and then you turn around and the shit just miniaturize and to the point where it can straight up just disappear on you. What can you do with that, man? So this is like a funny ass, this is like bringing a knife to a gunfight. But hey, man, I hope the Lord bless me. And Lord willing, I'm a man of the elect. I get to see the whole Star Wars show go down. You know? Lord willing. Moving right along, man. We're going to go into the next script. I don't want to make this too long, you know what I'm saying? Lord will, you know, I'm just going off the spirit. But, you know, like I said, man, it's going to be a war in the heavens. And they trying to set up the stage for that situation, you know? Here's another script that proves that they out there trying, setting shit up. Ancient times, the ancient prophet Obadiah was bringing this out, a vision. Obadiah chapter 1 verse 4. Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, you know who set themselves up as the eagle? America. They national bird is an eagle, a bald-faced eagle. It says, though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, thence I will bring thee down, saith the Lord. So no matter how much you set yourself up in the stars, set your nest up in the stars, the Lord said, I will bring thee down. He said, thus I will bring thee down, man. And those same motherfuckers that you got on your military, those other nations, those other heathen nations that's working with you, those gonna be the same countries that's coming at your ass too. So while you out there worrying about the war against the Lord, you gotta worry about the war that you're gonna have against your own heathen nations, man. Because what else to do is say in Obadiah chapter 1 verse 1. It says the vision of, this is Obadiah chapter 1 verse 1. It says, the vision of Obadiah, thus saith the Lord Yahweh concerning Edom. We have heard a rumor from the Lord, and an ambassador is sent among thee, heathens. Arise ye, and let us rise up against her in battle. All right, then that's them heathen nations talking about America, man. Let us rise up against Esau, Edom. Okay? Let us rise up against her in battle. And why do they call it a her? You know what I'm saying? Because they treat America, the people of this country treat America like she's a precious, delicate woman that they put on a pedestal. America is the best. America the beautiful. That's how they sing their song. Oh, beautiful, for facious skies. Okay? That's one of their national anthems or whatever. One of them fucking American songs they used to make us sing in school. Put your hand on your heart and pledge allegiance to the flag type shit. They said, let us rise up against her in battle. That's what it says. Let us rise up against her in battle. They use the word her representing Edom. And what else is the reason why America is a her? Because it's a virgin land. It's a virgin daughter of Babylon, man. Because it hasn't been touched yet on a broad scale, man. Everything else that happened in America is like sometimes false flags, inside jobs and everything. The Lord ain't really put no judgment on this place yet, man. That's all it takes is for these other nations to get out there and do their Star Wars and battle with y'all and hit y'all with a motherfucking EMP, hit your satellites or something. Y'all be out, y'all gonna be fucking defenseless even by the time the Lord get here. Y'all ain't gonna have shit. Isaiah 47 talk a lot about that, man, on how y'all gonna be in the dark, man. How y'all gonna be exposed, man. Bringing it out right now, man. Isaiah 47 and 3. Where it says, thy nakedness shall be uncovered. Yeah, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man. Okay? The Lord said he not going to meet you as a man. And he came back before y'all crucified him. All right? Y'all took Yahweh Shah, hung him on the cross, and he was able to die his fleshly body. But you think he coming back with a fleshly body this time? He said, I will not meet thee as a man. So he going to be what? A mighty one. No blood, no sweat, no tears. Just straight up vengeance. He said, I will take vengeance on thee. Said, your nakedness shall be uncovered. Thy shame shall be seen. Like this big, once called the mighty place of America, man, y'all shit is weak. You weak. You weak. All right? So that's just them showing you, man, that you got two battles on your hands in the heavens. You got the battle between the Lord. Ultimately, it's all the Lord, you know what I mean? Because he raised these other nations up to come and do battle with you up there. Because they got capabilities like y'all got. They launching rockets in space. They got satellites. They even, the video I was watching earlier today, they were showing how they got weaponized satellites. The skies that's just space debris. The shit is laying dormant, waiting to just activate and get on a weaponized level. So y'all, man, listen, y'all ain't ready for them. But y'all think y'all want to give people the impression y'all is, but y'all ain't ready. Let alone is y'all ready for the Lord. So just imagine, if you ain't ready for the Lord, you definitely ain't, if you ain't ready for these other heathen nations, you definitely ain't ready for the Lord. Well, let me wrap this up, man. This last verse, Isaiah 45 and 7 says, I form light and I create darkness. I make peace and I create evil. I, the Lord, do all things. I, the Lord, do all these things. So with that, I'm going to just say, the Lord is setting up a grand finale for y'all, the ultimate battle, which is World War III. After World War III, it ain't going to be no more world wars. The final world war going to be fought on the land and in the air and in space. Thus, it being a war in heavens. All right? Hope that was edifying for y'all. Shalom, Israel. Death to America. And, in the name of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Rakar Kodash, the water, Amen. Shalom.